clicking noises.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, I took it from this video game called The Last of Us.
Oh, it's
Yeah!
okay, that's never gonna be turned into anything. That's fine.
Yeah, no, not at all. Hey guys, my name's Dan. Today's reaction is Maze Runner, the Scorch Trials pitch meeting. Now, after I saw the very first movie, I was very curious to see how this would go because I had seen that this was a trilogy of movies. And I wasn't really sure how you could really expand the story that much more after the first one. Well, boy, oh boy, did they ever. But we'll get into that at the very end of this video. But before we do all of that, you can see all these links here, all the best ways to support me. You can find those links down in the description. Try clicking on one of them. Maybe you'll like where you will end up. Or places that I know you'll love where you'll end up is the Pitch Meeting channel and Ryan George's channel as well. Both of those links will also be down in the description. And of course, I have hit 8,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for that. But I do not want to stop there. So if you like this video for even a second, you like Maze Runner, Pitch Meetings, or Ryan George, please go right below this video. Click that like button, the subscribe button, and every notification bell. And without any further ado, let's go.
So, you got a second Maze Runner movie for me?
Yes, sir, I do. And this one's called Maze Runner: The Scorch Trials.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see some freaking maze running, some running in mazes.
No.
I bet. There's not any
No.
maze running in this movie,
No.
though. That was more of a first movie thing.
Okay, well, I can't wait to see some trials.
Yeah, well, in the
No.
book there were trials. We're not really doing
no.
trials.
Not
I can't
really,
wait
no.
to see some Scorch, whatever that is.
Oh, there's gonna be Scorch.
Yep.
Sure, not really like in the book, but it's there. I can't
Yep,
wait
sure.
to see very funny.
Yeah,
so
the
was more of a book thing, though. We're not really doing the.
Okay, just tell me what you got. Just tell me the
Oh,
script.
yeah,
Right,
please.
So the good guys escaped the maze at the end of the last movie, and now they're in this facility, right?
And what's the deal with this place?
Well, it's run by this guy, Mr. Jansen, and there are a bunch of other kids there from other mazes.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah, so they're being held in there by armed guards, and once in a while they choose some kids, and those kids vanish.
Nothing suspicious about that, sure.
No.
Yeah,
not
they're
at
being
all.
told that they're going off to live on a nice farm.
Oh, going off to live on a nice farm is tight. Oh, wait, that's always code for death.
And so Thomas
Yes, it
finds out
is.
that the kids aren't actually going to a nice farm.
Oh, no!
Their frickin' blood's being harvested, and these people actually work for the bad guys.
Oh, yeah, what were they called again? The evil or the meanies?
Wicked.
Right, just straight
Wicked.
up labeling themselves as bad. So how does Thomas find this out?
Well, this kid named Aris snuck him into this lab through some vents. And this guy's been in there for a while, so he's familiar with the whole ventilation system.
How long's he been there?
Like a week.
Wow.
Yeah, so now Thomas
Yeah.
and his crew, they have to
Fast
escape.
learner.
Is that going to be hard to do?
Actually, it's gonna be
It's gonna be
super,
super
easy.
easy.
Barely,
Barely
an
an
inconvenience.
inconvenience.
Oh, really?
Yeah, see, Mr. Jansen and his men have them surrounded next to this locked door, right? And instead of shooting them with their stun guns, Mr. Jansen decides to do like an evil monologue.
Interesting strategy.
And then that Aris kid opens the door behind them, because he was off in the vents and he knew how to do that.
Oh, Vent Boy. I love Vent Boy.
Yay,
So the good guys
Vent
run
Boy.
away because they're being chased, and they end up in this big old abandoned mall, and Minho actually manages to turn on the power.
Oh, yeah, while you're in hiding, turn on the power for an entire shopping
Yeah,
mall. That's a
that's
good idea.
not a
Is that
bad
sarcasm? No. I'm also very dumb.
Oh, okay. And so then it turns out because the power's on, that leads to some dangerous stuff.
What?
Yeah, it turns out this
No
place
way.
is freaking full of zombies, so they all have to run away again.
Through a maze?
No.
Oh.
So they all run away, but
maze.
Winston gets bit.
Oh, no, Winston!
Who's that?
Who's Winston?
Oh, he was like
I knew that's
basically an
coming.
extra in the first movie.
Oh, no, Winston!
Yeah, so he starts to turn into a zombie, and so they leave him their only gun so he can, take care of it.
Wouldn't that gun kind of come in handy? Shouldn't they
Yeah,
kind of hang on to
you'd
that?
think so.
Yeah, probably shouldn't have left that behind.
These guys are making all kinds of bad decisions.
So then they're walking in this freaking scorched desert, and Minho runs out of water, so he just tosses the container.
There's another one.
Oh yeah, so they're trying to find this resistance group called the Right Arm that they heard live in the mountains.
Okay.
And then they're gonna get chased by some lightning, so they end up in this building.
Did you say chased by lightning?
And Minho's
Yeah.
gonna get struck by a lightning bolt.
Oh my God, is he okay?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, why wouldn't he be?
Because the lightning.
So
No,
lightning
no.
is more afraid of us
Hey.
than we are of it.
I
Yes.
think you're thinking of spiders.
Well, now I am. Oh,
Sorry.
Why would you do that kind of mind trick on me? Now you're thinking of millipedes.
Oh. Okay,
Millipede.
anyway, then what happens?
Well, they're gonna meet these two people, Jorge and Brenda, who say they're gonna bring them to the right arm, but then Wicked attacks.
Oh no.
Yeah, and so Thomas and Brenda get split off from the rest of the group, and then they get attacked by a bunch of zombies in a sewer.
Uh-oh.
And these zombies have like stuff growing on them. They make weird clicking noises.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, I took it from this video game called The Last of Us.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Okay, that's never gonna be turned into anything. That's fine.
Yeah,
They
no,
run
not
through
at
the
all.
sewer that they're in, which leads them to a big old skyscraper drop.
How?
Hey, shut up. And so then there's gonna be this really tense scene.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you know that scene from the second Jurassic Park movie with the bus and the window and the cliff?
Yeah,
So I'm thinking, you know, that.
just that.
Yeah, we do exactly that. And so Brenda is on this window, and if she so much as moves, it's gonna break and she's gonna fall and die.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and so then a zombie falls on it too.
So it breaks? It
Not
doesn't.
yet.
What?
And then Thomas just hits the glass with all his might so that the zombie falls and he can save Brenda. So then Thomas and Brenda go clubbing real quick and then they rejoin the group.
Clubbing? Like they attack some zombies with baseball bats?
No, they
No,
go
not
clubbing and they make
like an
out on the
actual
dance
club.
floor a little bit.
Why was there a dance club?
And it turns out that Brenda got bit by a zombie, so this lady uses some of Thomas's blood in a way that's gonna cure her for a couple of months.
If their blood can already cure people for a while, why not just have regular blood donations instead of building a bunch of mazes?
Hey, shut up again, and then Wicked shows up.
Oh no.
Yeah, Teresa called them.
Why?
Because her character wasn't interesting in any way, so this is something, you know, betrayal
Wow,
is something.
what a
It's more
shot.
than nothing, which is what was happening with her.
Fair enough.
So then there's gonna be this big
I mean,
old
they're not wrong. The kid
fight, and Minno's
character's
gonna get
awful.
taken.
You know, I'm kind of shocked that kid's still alive.
And so then we're all done. It's over.
Wait, I feel like we haven't really answered anything and we're already 2 movies in.
Yeah, if you just kind of never answer questions, people will keep coming back for sequels.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Well, I think it's a pretty good time. Sick. And hey, if we want that Mr. Jansen twist at the beginning to really work, we gotta really nail the casting on that character.
Right? That's smart. Make sure we don't cast anyone that looks like they double cross people.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, his character, well, the characters he's played certainly have done that quite a few times in the past. As far as this movie was concerned, I didn't really have any sort of expectations. I did enjoy the first movie, so I kind of just I just kind of went into it like seeing like where they were going to take the story, because when it comes to like apocalyptic movies like this, or like bigger movies like this, they tend to like expand the lore and expand the universe to where there's like a whole lot going on and it's hard to explain everything. But I thought they did a great job at sort of pacing things out here, sort of keeping that suspense, keeping that added danger at any point in time. They could walk into a zombie, they could walk into a member of Wicked and get captured, and that happened like throughout the entire movie, and it kept that suspense going and going and going. And then at the very end, when they attack for the final time, and they're like, oh, well, we have to go rescue this guy because he made a promise to him. I was like, okay, I'm on board. I want to see that happen. And then, of course, they leave it at that cliffhanger. And I'm like, okay, I'm locked in for this third movie. As you can probably guess, I enjoyed this movie as well. I don't know if I enjoyed it more than I don't know if I enjoyed the first one more than I did this one, but they were both fun in their own right. So that's going to do it for me here. Comment down below. Let me know, what did you think about this movie? Please leave a like if you enjoyed it. And lastly, once again, please do check out all of these links, more specifically the Patreon one that'll give you shout-outs like these: Luchador, Cruising, Wolverine 310, Jordan Bird, Kester Kronich, Amber K, Raymond Bright, Chris Curtis, Jeremiah McCarroll, Jose Acevedo, and Peyton Thiel. And don't forget to click that subscribe button before you go. And I'll see you guys next time.